Growing up in a small town is probably one of the greatest blessings. The soil here is very rich. The seeds that they plant with each individual in this town, from our teachers to our coaches to the owner of our grocery store, you know them all. They all have an impact on how we grow as individuals.
From the first day he showed up in Pampa, he was a driven person.
A lot of people will say, oh, he worked harder than everyone. They would only say, oh, he's so smart, but he's not the tallest, he's not the fastest.
Well, that just drove him crazy, made him work that much harder. He ate and slept and breathed football since his third grade, and he just didn't want to think about anything but football.
I was motivated to prove everybody wrong. Never felt like I got the respect at the time. I got doubted the whole way, even when I transferred high schools, from White Deer to Pampa. After making All-State, I got doubted and only got 2 scholarship offers to college, Oklahoma State and Texas Tech. My dad went to Texas Tech here. When I told him that I was committed to Oklahoma State, he wouldn't talk to me.
Called Zach a traitor. And I guess it kind of upset him a little bit, so he didn't want to be around for the interview.
So I definitely changed my course, which is wild how that could have played out. I'll never forget the hot, dry, windy Jones Stadium on a Saturday afternoon. And, remember the mass rider to the flying tortillas, the school spirit with the fight song and everything, man, just charges me up. But more than that is my teammates. I'll never forget each and every one of those guys, and that's what's most important.
Third down. Here's a deal where that last timeout gets used by Tech if they can hold him from getting a first down here. Pulling. Intercepted! Zach Thomas! Zach Thomas! Touchdown!
OG is flirting with danger.
I was just thrilled to death. He was 2-time All-American in college. And I thought, boy, that's got to be the pinnacle, but it wasn't. Just a start. So, it's in the heart of the player, really.
I don't think he really told his goals that he wanted to be in the NFL, but he probably told us. And there is not one of us that doubted that he could make it.
And after a few weeks of practice, I remember talking to him, and he says, Cav, you could play down here. I'm telling you. It's not any different than playing in high school or playing at Tech. I picked off Dan Marino today in practice, and I'm just in my head thinking, you have no idea how amazing what you're doing is. It's just not the way he viewed it. He just viewed it as, I'm just doing what anybody could do if they would just do it.
Zach is just such a humble, soft-hearted, just compassionate person. And then on the football field, he's just an animal. You have to put in the work and have discipline, and no one did it better than Zach.
He has 5th most tackles in NFL history. So that, he had his stats that backed him up all the way. He was 5-time first-team All-Pro, played in 7 Pro Bowls, has 1,800 and some odd tackles.
The game doesn't owe me anything. But the day that I got surprised by Jimmy Johnson, the guy that drafted me, the guy that gave me that shot, that started me from day one, and I saw him in the gold jacket, I already knew. I couldn't even get up the stairs when I saw him. And it couldn't have worked out better. My whole family was there to celebrate with me. And it meant so much to me because it gave, I don't know, maybe it gives hope to some of these small town kids to have all that hard work pay off. It just was an awesome feeling.
That's part of what we're here for, is to help kids accomplish more than they realize they could have. If we could get kids to understand that they're all capable of something similar to what Zach Thomas is capable of, and all you have to do is be willing to dig into yourself deep enough to the abilities that God put inside of you, then you can accomplish things.
I'm proud to represent my small town that I came from, White Deer and Pampa, to be able to get back and reminisce is really cool.
We're so grateful for the Pampa Independent School District to honor Zach with this Jumbotron and the naming of the stadium. It's super special.
And recognize the official naming of Harvester Field at Zach Thomas Stadium. From the bottom of every Harvester heart, thank you, Zach, for chasing your dream, achieving greatness, and setting the standard for every Harvester.
I'm so grateful for this town, this university, for everything that's gave me the opportunity to accomplish. Me representing the West Texas town, Lubbock, Texas, man, is awesome. I'm NFL Hall of Famer Zach Thomas, and from here, it's possible.